Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Got a super cool little car that I just recently picked up we're going to show you today. Now, you might have seen the video where we found this kind of buried in the back of a building, lawn mowers and all that kind of stuff around it. We've got it out. We showed you the video where we gave it its first bath in about 10 years. Well, we've got her running, we've got her driving, got her cleaned up a little bit. So let's check out this super cool 1980 Pinto Station Wagon. This car had been parked for roughly 10 or 12 years, but fortunately, when I bought it, they said when they did need to move the car over the last several years, they would actually go ahead and put a battery in and start it up. So it had been moved a few times. So fortunately, we had that going for us. Didn't take a ton of work to get this thing moving. Obviously, had to get a battery for it, put some fresh gas in it, check the fluids over, found one rubber fuel hose was leaking, got that replaced, but got her up and going. Driven it a few miles, but not a ton. So I don't know what the long-term roadworthiness of it is, but you never know. A car like this has a lot of potential. You could go ahead and fix it and make it completely drivable, check everything over, make sure it's good to go and drive it the way it is, or it's a great candidate for an engine swap, depending on what somebody wanted to do with it. So we've got it running and driving. We know that much. Sounds pretty good. But let's go ahead and check this thing out. Here she is, 1980 Pinto Wagon, red on red, 69,000 actual miles, original paint, original interior, neat little car. So since this car is original, it's not perfect. We can see a couple little chips, things like that in the paint, stuff that's expected for a 40-plus-year-old car. It's got the original side moldings on it. It's got the original hubcaps all the way around. Really, considering its age, pretty decent old car. We'll go ahead and do a quick walk around, then we're going to take a peek inside and underneath the hood. But this side of the car, I mean, it looks good. The paint buffed out pretty good. Looks nice and straight. Like I said, a few paint chips, things like that, but that's to be expected. The front of the car, intact, original grille, original bumper. You know, the bumper's not even beat up or tore up. This whole car really had a pretty easy life. Now we get over here to this side, we're gonna see the only actual physical damage on the body. This right front fender, I don't know if somebody backed into it at one point and they kind of pushed it back out, but that's really the only part of the body that I can see that's actually gonna need some attention. The rest of the side on the passenger side still looks good. All the original moldings are here. The paint looks good, the original hubcaps. Got the old pop-out windows on the side. A lot of really cool features about this car, even though it is a Pinto. We work our way on around the back and still looks good back here. The back bumper's not beat up. Has the original dealer badge on it from Shawnee Mission Ford up by Kansas City. The original Pinto down here. And the little tiny dinky lift handle for the tailgate. We'll come over here and we'll take a peek inside the driver's side of this thing. And there again, this is an original 69,000 mile car. We see some wear where your arm would ride on the door. We see a little bit of wear in the edge of the carpet where your foot would drag across, and a little bit of wear on the driver's edge of the seat, but nothing serious at all. Shows 69,826 miles. That's believed to be actual. It does have an aftermarket radio in it, but just a neat little car. We're going to flip this seat forward. We can take a look at the back seat, still all original. And we can even flip the back seat down to check out the cargo area. The cargo mat is original, but it's got some brakes in it, and somebody did add some rear speakers clear in the back there, probably when they put the aftermarket radio in. But there again, it's still cool to see an original, unmolested Pinto wagon. Build date on this car, 8 of 79. August of 79 is when this car was built originally. While we're here, we'll pop the hood as we work our way around to the passenger side. And under here, it's pretty much your basic old Pinto. 4-cylinder Ford, automatic, nothing exciting, but what's cool is it's clean and it's original. Just the way it was built. Looks like it's had some belts and hoses replaced over the years, but that's about it. Just basic maintenance is about the only thing that's ever been done to this little Pinto from what I can tell. So kind of neat to see an unmolested one like that. Most of these cars were never saved. They were used up, used hard, and thrown away. Finding an original unmolested one, kind of cool. But over here on the passenger side, we'll take a peek in here as well. This side obviously not used as much, so we don't see the wear on the door. Still got the door panels and armrests intact. This seat, you know, a little bit better because it didn't get used quite as much. It's got super cool Keep On Trucking floor mats in it that somebody added to this car years ago. Let's check out what we got in the glove box. The original owner's manual, still here. And we've also got some basic maintenance records, but there's a pretty cool piece in here that we want to take a look at. Here we have the original sales receipt from Shawnee Mission Ford from when this car was sold new, December 28th of 1979. Base price $5,242 on this little Pinto from Shawnee Mission Ford from December 28th of 1979. So there's a cool piece of memorabilia there to go with this Pinto. Used car traded in. They traded in a 1970 Pontiac on this Pinto in December of 79 when they bought it brand new. So kind of cool to have those little bits and pieces to go with these things to see what it kind of completes the story, ties it all together, puts all that cool stuff together with the car and its history. So anyway, there you have it. The 1980 Pinto Station Wagon, 69,000 actual miles, a neat little car, a great color. And like I said, very few of these cars survived, much less a really cool one in this color combination and being a wagon. I love wagons. I know a lot of people love wagons. So it was super cool to find this one, get it back out of storage, get it going again, get it cleaned up, get it buffed out, get it waxed, see that red paint shine. And I know somebody's gonna have some great ideas for this car. Like I said, whether you go through, service it all up, maintenance it all, and make sure it's ready to drive just the way it is in completely stock original form, or it would make a great project for an engine swap to have a cool little Pinto wagon in original condition with a later model drivetrain in it and really make a super cool little driver out of it. So anyway, there she is, the 1980 Pinto Station Wagon. I was excited to find it. I know the next owner is going to be super excited about it. And I'm curious to see what ideas somebody has for this as it's getting ready to go to its new owner. So like I said, if you're interested in this Pinto or any of the other hundreds of cars that we've got in stock, give me a call, 620-786-4428. Having that short conversation about your project, your make, model, body style, or what you're looking for a project, or if you want to build a super cool little Pinto with an engine swap, just give me a shout so we can have a chat about it. If you like this stuff, you like old cars, you like old trucks, you like memorabilia, be sure to check out the channel, Nobody's Show. Click that subscribe button and definitely click that notification button. We do a lot of cool live stuff on here you don't want to miss. And that's what we've got going on today. So lots more cool videos coming up. I've had a ton of cool inventory coming in. Hope you enjoyed the Pinto. Stay tuned. We got a lot more cool stuff coming up in the near future. Thanks for watching, everybody.